Girl saved a cat that was almost hit by a truck, but the next moment, something magical happened. The cat stood up on its hind legs, just like a human. Then it spoke to her in human language, thanking Jenny for saving its life. Jenny froze in shock, but before she could react, the cat said it had urgent matters to attend to and promised to repay her in the future. Then, it turned back into an ordinary cat and ran off. That evening, when Jenny returned home, she was still puzzled by what happened earlier. But on the streets, she saw a group of cats walking upright. They were tiptoeing while holding blue lanterns high, and wherever the cats passed, the street would light up. In the middle of the long line sat their leader, the Cat King. It was surrounded by several black bodyguards, who were incredibly skilled, kicking out all the stray cats that tried to intrude. Jenny heard the strange sounds and stepped outside to investigate. To her surprise, the procession stopped right in front of her. The Cat King waved at her, motioning for Jenny to come over. The Cat King then solemnly said they were here to repay her for saving their prince. At that moment, Jenny realized the cat she saved earlier was the prince of the Cat Kingdom. To thank Jenny for saving their only son, the Cat King had prepared a great gift for her. A servant handed Jenny a list of gifts and excitedly told her that many lucky things would happen from tomorrow onwards, so she should just wait and see. After saying that, the cats left. The next morning, Jenny experienced many strange things. Her classmate called to tell her that a large number of tennis rackets had mysteriously appeared in her house, exactly like the one she had broken while saving the cat. Then, Jenny was called downstairs by her mother, where she discovered that the yard had been completely filled with cattail grass overnight. But since it was almost time for school, Jenny had no choice but to run through the grass and leave the house. However, as soon as she took a few steps, a few stray cats started following her. Soon, more and more cats joined in, until it became a huge swarm. Jenny had no idea what was happening, so she had to run as fast as she could. Eventually, Jenny made it to school, but when she finally managed to escape the cat's pursuit, she opened her locker, only for a pile of gift boxes to fall out. When she took a closer look, she saw that they were all filled with mice. More and more mice jumped out of the boxes, and Jenny was horrified. Luckily, the cats that had been chasing her earlier rushed in, allowing her to escape safely. When Jenny finally made it to her classroom, she opened the gift list the cat servants had given her. She soon realized that everything strange happening to her was caused by those cats. She counted the gifts, and they were almost all delivered, except for the final one, a cat wearing a crown. Jenny found this very strange and couldn't figure out what the gift meant. After school, exhausted from the day's events, Jenny was once again approached by the Cat King's servant. This time, she grabbed the cat servant and asked what they were up to. The cat servant asked if Jenny was satisfied with the gifts. Jenny immediately became angry. The cat servant then explained that all these gifts were just small tokens. Their final grand gift was to invite Jenny to marry the prince of the Cat Kingdom, to share in his wealth and glory. Upon hearing this, Jenny thought that maybe going to the Cat Kingdom wouldn't be so bad. But the next moment, she suddenly realized that in order to get all this, she would have to marry a cat. Just as Jenny was about to refuse the cat servant's proposal, the servant went on, saying it would come to pick her up tonight. Then, the cat servant left. Jenny tried to chase after it, but the next moment, she tripped and fell. When she got up, the cat servant had vanished from sight. Jenny stood there, unsure of what to do. The thought of becoming a cat's wife terrified her. But just then, a voice suddenly came from the sky. The voice told Jenny to go to the crossroads and find the cat bureau, or a white cat could help her solve the problem. After the voice disappeared, Jenny, having no other option, decided to trust it. She went to the crossroads and searched non-stop, but despite walking up and down the street, she couldn't find the white cat. Exhausted from the day's search, Jenny decided to rest in front of a cafe. But when she sat down, she ended up sitting on top of a fat cat. When she looked up, she saw that it was a large white cat. Jenny asked the cat if it knew where the cat bureau was. The fat cat turned and glared at her, but didn't answer. Thinking she had asked the wrong cat, Jenny was about to leave. But the fat cat suddenly motioned for her to follow it. Jenny followed the fat cat through the streets, into alleys, and over rooftops. They traveled for a long distance, until they finally arrived at an archway. When Jenny walked closer and looked, she was stunned.